What are you?
Hola, madre. Oh.
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us. Christ.
Move in!
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Pinta muy bien esto, Lo que sí voy a... Los audios, mano. Bájate porque me está dejando un poquito sordo. También los subtítulos grandes. Aplicar.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
A la mierda toda la sangre.
Shit! The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out. What was that?
película es terror, pero weón.
Back to back, circle up! What the hell is this?
I know you're trying
Ouch.
to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Ouch. Jala, pobrecito.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Hola.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
No one else will. I'm the only one who gets the job done.
Sounds lonely. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Ouch. Ouch. Anda, le pegó de verdad. No pensé que le iba a pegar. Ouch.
it's over.
No, se me escapó. Ah, no le di.
Two of them now? Jesus! I got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
Ouch.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot here!
No! Wait!
¡Hala, qué salado! ¡Hijo de perro! ¿Lucha? Amigo, casi la
I was
mata.
wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Hija de perra. Me arañó, weón. Qué necesidad. Un lapito nomás. Ahí. No hacía falta un arañazo.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Sumi, ¿cómo estás, amiga? Bienvenida de vuelta. Está piola el juego, ¿eh? O sea, las escenas de combate tienes que estar muy atento, me gustan mucho.
A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one
Piola y
cut
tú.
Gotham's crime
Piola,
rate in
piola.
half.
¿Qué tal tu
Too
día?
long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city.
Bravo.
If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Enjoy drinking my wine. It's worth more than most of you.
Oh, no, he's kidding, everyone. No wine is that expensive. Thank you again, everyone,
Vaya.
for your unwavering support.
Era una broma, mano. Qué complejado, ¿no?
Together, we will change Gotham.
Yo iba a escoger el círculo que era bienvenidos a Gotham, pero bueno.
Mr.
Era una
Wayne,
broma.
thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here.
Where were you?
I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, So the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you.
Esa me gusta, está
I'm gonna
buena.
use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can
Se me
start
antojó
with
unos
a few
macarrones
hands,
con queso
hmm?
y eso que acabo de comer.
Come on.
Qué bestia. Uy, Seven está un poquito en la ruina.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is
Hello.
the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you.
Not sure.
After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Harvey Dent is our best shot. Put him in a room with anyone for 15 minutes and that grin will win him over.
He's gonna need more than that, son.
Oh, it hasn't been 15 minutes yet, Bob. We've still got time. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age, it must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Es verdad. Ojo.
Oh, well, hello.
Uy,
Harvey
está.
Dent, Gotham's next mayor,
Uy.
and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not
Vicky
interested.
Vale. Okay,
and reporter
nice.
for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
Nunca me gustó ese
This
diseño
is
tan
quite
cartón.
the social event, Mr.
A
Wayne.
mí sí.
Come on now, it's so
A mí sí me
formal.
gusta. O sea,
Call me Bruce.
no para un ratazo, ¿no? Tipo, para estas
Been
historias
going
sí.
around pleasing everyone tonight.
Pero siempre me ha gustado.
How are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day.
Prefiero los
I
normales.
would have
¿Y
guessed
cuáles
Bruce
son
Wayne
los
has that feeling
normales?
year round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Actually, it's lipstick.
Well,
Los que no son cantor.
Say no more.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
¿Quién es este? Es un mafioso.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city.
Uy,
Excuse
mal.
us, Miss Vale.
Uy, no, mal. Se me lía. Gracias,
What kind
homie,
of business
gracias.
do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly. Maybe he can change your mind.
I don't want him in my home.
Actually, you don't want him angry. Trust me. A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
Puta madre, se me lía.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
My family built this house. It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Mr. Wayne. And everyone. Just need to find the right currency. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Chucha.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Chucha. Man, es un puto
You should
mafioso,
know, Mr.
weón.
Falcone.
Ay.
My analysts say we're losing
Ay.
triple with Mayor Hill.
Uy, las voces.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey, huh? Wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. chalk this for me. Here, pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine, this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up. For Gotham, for our city. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Whatever you say.
You're a good kid. You look like him, you know? It's nice that we understand each other.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Hey, I appreciate the hospitality, Mr. Wayne. But I don't think I'll put an offer on the house. A nice guy like you should have a nice place to live. I'll be seeing you, Bruce, while this city's still standing.
Amigo, eso escalonó demasiado rápido. Eso escalonó demasiado rápido.
It's me.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with break-in and entry incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics.
Le regalé de villanos. Recupera el disco duro.
Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
Informes de prensa. Códice. El fiscal Dent pone presión en el alcalde para que condene a los justicieros. Harvey Dent, fiscal del distrito de Gotham, le pide a la oficina del alcalde que haga frente públicamente a la realidad de acciones de justicieros que cerraron las calles. Teniente de la policía elegido para liderar el cuerpo especial. Las empresas Wayne financian el reemplazo del centro psiquiátrico Arkham.
Was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge.
Entradas en el códice. Propietario del Skyland Club, capo de la familia Falcone. Es la peor clase de gángster, la que intenta mezclarse con la alta sociedad. Parece que está metido en todo, contrabando, bienes inmuebles, sobornos, fraude. Podría meterlo en prisión, pero saldría el día siguiente. Podría acabar con una de sus operaciones, pero en su lugar aparecerían dos más. Su imperio es enorme y tiene muchas capas. Hay que encontrar pruebas sólidas y válidas para condenarlo. Ladrona gata. Crímenes, asaltos, hurto menor. Nueva criminal en la escena relacionada con varios señalamientos efectivos y no deja muchas pistas. Actualmente el DPGC no tiene pistas. Ojalá supiera más sobre ella. Oswald Cobblepot, alias Pingüino. Crímenes, tráfico de armas, combates de boxeo ilegales, tenencia de bienes reines. En la infancia, pero ahora es que se enseña para mí, como en mi caso su familia se desmoronó aquí en Gotham, se fue a internado en Inglaterra, fue como tomamos diferentes años. Nos sedujo y era lo que se dedica en las últimas décadas, se ha ganado un amplio historial delictivo y un apodo de lo más extraño. Pingüino, ¿qué pasó, Oz? Harvey Dent, fiscal del distrito de Gotham, candidato a la verdad, varios amigos tienen muchas buenas ideas sobre cómo salvar Gotham, pero su ego siempre me mete en problemas. Pese a todo, estoy con su impecable historia como fiscal, el mejor de Gotham en 50 años. Una periodista que hacemos de video, bastante tiempo en el periódico, equivalente.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it.
Nearly fell off a building for this?
Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious
¿Y esta caja?
families are true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham.
Eso es otro nivel de CIA gamer, pero...
Let's find out what was so important.
He believes that together we can make a...
Encrypted.
The manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
In the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Oh, wow. A la madre.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone.
Amigo.
I would have been tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I don't like being compared to a common criminal.
No, I think you're missing the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Ojo. Parque Cobblepot, 6 y 6 de la mañana. O de la noche.
Where are you, Oz?
No, era de la mañana, ¿no? No, fuck. Ah, piola. Hola.
Thank you, sir.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment!
Oh.
Come here. Think that'll do?
Magias. Batman Magias. No sabría decirte, mano, de la empresa esta que fue muy famosa en su tiempo y luego se fue a la bancarrota. TellTale. Oh. Mano, TellTale. Era una empresa bastante famosa.
Oh, hey Bruce, you've got a little, yeah, good as new. Woo, that was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with.
Todavía, Magias,
Back
todavía.
when it wasn't, you know, like this.
Falta.
This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here. Glad they never saw it like this. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all I got is this park. And what's left in this flask.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
Mierda.
Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And...
Ojo.
It'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, no?
No tienes el afiliado porque tienes 18
A
exactamente.
revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in.
Exactamente, magias.
Which brings me to you, Bruce.
¿Y cuándo cumples? Dentro de... Mano,
See,
hay
it's not a
que...
rock in any direction.
Brother, ¿a qué se debe tanta curiosidad? Paciencia, mano, tiempo al tiempo, no pasa nada, no es el fin del mundo. Ya ahorita cumplo 18, tranquilidad, por favor.
You break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list.
Un follow. Bueno, F.
When the revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Lol.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Yo quiero volver a ser Batman, mano. Está muy bueno el ser Batman, la verdad. ¿Este qué es el muelle? Ah, no. Está buena la película. Mano, parece una película, ¿sí o no? O sea, de verdad parece una película. Es como una película interactiva. Alto carro. ¿Es un Lambo? No. Sí, creo que sí.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
Como un Detroit, pero no juegas. No, sí, ahorita juego. Ahorita juego. Es similar.
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm.
Ignorar. No, no.
But we didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about
Magia, si conoces a alguien más que le podría gustar este tipo de videojuegos o directos, te agradecería que compartas. Muchísimas gracias.
Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here.
Eso de que Alfred me escriba, ¿puedes hablar? Ha sido demasiado raro. No tengo a nadie, F. F. No pasa nada, magia, no pasa nada. Ni los bots de Discord me escriben. Bueno, no es como que te escriban los bots de Discord, o sea, a mí tampoco. O sea,
We break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Thank you very much. Hay una elección terrible, una cara para votar.
With this facility and our next mayor, we create a new face for Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new
Porque
era
todos se...
of
Ay, creo que
healing
la
for
cagué.
Gotham.
Todos se pusieron tristes, mano.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this
¿Qué
new
pasa,
hospital...
Mati? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, mano? ¿Qué fue? ¿Qué sucede, lambebicho? Ya. Verga, gráficos medio arcane, medio borderland. Ah, arcane es así. Borderland es así, weón. Más o menos.
What does this mean for Arkham?
No puedo ser Team Fortress 2. Busque YouTube, weón. O dale Alt F4. O no sé, mano, nunca he jugado esa huevada, la verdad. Alt F4. ¿Cómo has llegado hasta acá? Como The Walking Dead. Es de la misma empresa, mano. Es de la misma desarrolladora. Alt F4. O aprieta el... Mantén apretado la tecla este de Windows y aprieta Tab. Le pego una piña y la wea no prende. Ah, ya la malograste, pero weón. ¿Para qué le pegas, weón? ¿Será persona? Ya lo malograste, pero weón. Ya fue, pues. Desconéctalo, conéctalo. Y si prende, chévere. Ya cuídalo mejor. Y si no prende, ya cuida bien las cosas, pero weón. No puedes estar pegando, pero weón. Las cosas no son gratis. Está mal eso. Ya, si no funcionas lo malograste, Mati, ¿qué vas a hacer?
Asylum. What happens to the old building?
We should tear down the walls and erase it from the map. I don't want us lingering on past mistakes. I want us to focus on Gotham's future. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob.
Él era hombre de Falcone.
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know?
Ay, 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 ay,
Has your
ay.
family been dealing with Falcone?
Ay, 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 se me lía, se me lía.
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Ay, mi madre, mi madre, mi madre.
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out.
Me están llamando, ay, ay.
Let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Puta madre, si era Alfred, huevón. ¿Es en serio? Cuchi, ¿de dónde eres? ¿Sinaloa? ¿De dónde es Sinaloa, huevón? ¿Sinaloa es un país? No, soy de Perú, what the fuck.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a
¿Tú sí eres
mistake.
chocolatada?
That's what
No.
we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
The DA is going to hear about this.
Unless Harvey becomes a mayor, there's not much he can do. Can't smile this thing to death. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Puta madre. ¡Ey! Bueno, me los... No. What the fuck.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Plum, plum. Mierda, headshot. Las huevas, double kill.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
No estoy ignorando el chat, mano, ¿qué fue? Pero, o sea, no me da tiempo a responder mientras ellos hablan, ¿me entiendes? Y no voy a estar pasando el juego a cada rato porque, tipo, pierdo la hilación. Entonces, claro, estoy concentrado. Bueno, por último, a ver, claro, es que este juego tampoco está hecho como para que me la pase leyendo el chat, ¿no? Así que, o sea, lo quiero jugar. Y también quiero, y hay subtítulos, exacto. Y también quiero crear contenido de este juego, así que... Bueno, por último, mano, si no les gusta y tal, pues lo haré serie en YouTube y ya está. Pero de momento, está acá en Twitch.
Who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, This scandal will be broadcast to every...
Mano, está bien difícil leer el chat y leer el juego, de verdad. No, no molestas, no te preocupes. No te preocupes. ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido de vuelta.
Screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Perfecto.
You're gonna beat this.
GG.
Always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Mano, Bruce, hazte a la Beiro, hazte. No. What the fuck?
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Se me antoja una pizza, mano. Está buena la película. Café triste, 17:23.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one, straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Oye, pero si esta es...
I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Pero si esta es la Gatúbela.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle.
Selina Kyle.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Ay.
Sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
No entendí.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business, people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
Qué
We've
hija de
got it under
puta.
control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Ojo. Ojo. O sea, me encanta, mano. Bernardo, tensión, drama, suspenso, ironía. Muchas cosas en estos fotogramas, mano.
Nice to meet the real you.
Oh, hija de puta.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
Well, that depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet.
Hija de perra. Hija de
I'm
perra.
curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am, I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
No.
Not possible.
Exacto.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
Obvio, mano. Choque colosal de personalidades, weón. Está bien hecho, ¿eh?
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay?
Me lo dio, mano, ¿viste? Sí se trata de estas bandidas.
Tell me. I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Hijo de puta. Hija de puta. El Bruce se va en plan concha de su madre. Gata de mierda. Don't screw it up. No la cagues, dice. O sea, le he dado la dirección y abajo hay un mensajito que dice no la cagues.
Alfred,
vale.
The warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact.
Yo, a ver, no estoy haciendo lo más indicado que creo que sería la situación, sino que estoy tomando las decisiones que yo pienso que son más peliculeras, ¿ok? Quiero dar esa aclaración. Estoy tomando las decisiones que me parecen más de película para mí. Porque al fin y al cabo todo esto es ficción.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on
Así
guard.
que sea lo más épico posible. Vale. Se congela, mano. LOL. LOL.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
Mucho como para contar.
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
LOL. Oficial de la escena del crimen para buscar evidencias.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
Oh.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Esta rosa, mano, es muy curiosa.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Good thinking, sir. LOL. Esto es muy turbio, weón, es muy turbio.
That bad?
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Huh. Es muy turbio, mano.
Skyline Club.
El club de Falcone. Qué bueno que leí, llego a no leerlo y no sé qué es el Skyline Club.
This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Uy, pobre hombre. Ay, 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 mi madre.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Vale, perfecto.
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh.
A ver, esto se vincula con esto.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Qué locura. Yo creo que esto se vincula con esto.
Don't think so. No proof.
Pues no. Ok, hay más cositas, a ver, hay muchas más cositas.
It's a cop. The forest grows thinner every day.
Vaya. Palets, no, todavía no. Parte, abrir.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Es verdad. Ahora vamos a abrir esto.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Abrir. A la madre. A la madre. LOL. Trozo de barril.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Entonces esto con... esto. Así sí.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Por acá puedo entrar, no. Querían los palets nada más. Fortnite.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Piola, super útil. Zona sin quemar. Ah, son llantas de neumáticos. Llantas de neumáticos. Son marcas de neumáticos.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Yo creo que disparó desde ahí. Mira, soy un chuchas.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
A la primera. Sí, cuando eres bravo, pecholo. Vale, a ver. Cigarrillo. Uy, cigarrillo de primeras. Todavía prendido,
Killing time.
Rastro de residuos
This is the
radioactivos.
right spot. So where did he go?
Por la ventana, pero no. Ah, no, por acá. Rastro de residuos
Trace
radioactivos.
stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Está muerto.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Mierda, tengo miedo de qué le voy a hacer.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know, you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Pared, costillas. Romper la cara.
Tell me.
That Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. No! Stop! You can't do it!
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal!
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Lo hice por eso, lo hice pensando en eso en realidad.
These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner instead. I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
That man.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Ah, verdad, Gordon.
Persona of a bat, but you're not
Gordon
an
pensará que fui yo.
You nearly killed a man tonight. Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again. so long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Parte de computadora, códice, noticias de Gotham. Los rumores de corrupción mancillan el legado de la familia Wayne. Batman se rodea con una bandilla enmascarada en lo alto del ayuntamiento. Son pocos titulares. Son dos, de hecho. Crímenes, allanamiento. Resulta que su nombre real es Serena Kane y es amiga de Harvey. Lo que es peor, sabe que soy Bruce Wayne. Tendría que volver a esto cuanto antes. Tengo a Harvey investigando por qué el alcalde Hill se ha adueñado de mis propiedades, pero quizás debería preocuparme más que su nueva amiga Serena Kane se haga tuena. Resulta que volvió a la ciudad con la intención de limpiar el nombre de su familia y tiene a Camille Falcón en la mira. Aún no averigué qué trama, pero no es nada bueno. Sin descanso. Fortuna Gotham City. Ok, mis agresivas tácticas de interrogación usadas en los medios pueden estar debilitando su confianza. No intenté explicarme, pero obtuve lo que necesitaba. Es un buen policía que sigue las normas en un departamento que no confía en Batman. Ha sido elegido hace poco para dirigir la Fuerza Especial de Delitos Graves. Un ascenso impresionante. Debe estar haciendo algo bien. Creo que puede ser una fuente confiable y segura de información, pero necesito cultivar esa relación. Es un hombre de familia, poco propenso a tomar riesgos. Necesario en las calles. No importa, yo correré los riesgos. Vale, tengo que reformar mi esta con Gordon. Sí, Gordon.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
¡Puta madre! No, James Gordon. Es que claro, Gordon, pensemos, Gordon está No, Gordon. Está en un departamento súper corrupto, pero Vicky Bell es una simple periodista.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on 2 fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Pensé que iba a ser una transición a la noche o algo así.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the force will too. We've been looking for this kind of firepower for years.
This isn't about politics. Gotham is safer with Falcone off the streets.
It's a first step in the marathon to fix this city. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
The investigation isn't the problem. It's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops. If they aren't, I'll still sing. You gotta understand, I'm bound to this badge. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene.
So far,
just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drone's located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I could always change in the car.
LOL, ¿se acaba de pintar de negro? Amigo, ese batimóvil está muy bueno. Está muy bueno ese batimóvil,
Cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Oh.
You make your rounds? Yeah. No broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight. Nothing here.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Uy.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Voy un poquito salvaje, ¿no? A ver con la... ¿No hay otra? No hay otra, no. Con esto entonces. Bueno. Ese le puede romper la cabeza, pero bueno, ya que. Mesa. Biombo. ¿Ese no está armado? No.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
¿No se le puede tirar? No, ese no me gusta. Ese no me gusta, no. Vamos a hacer el de sigilo. Este con este. Ese me gusta más. Vale. ¿Qué haría este? Que es el 2, no me imagino. Columna y ¿qué más? Escaleras.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Not yet.
Reactivating drone cameras. Ready when you are.
Queda uno arriba, pues, ¿no? Ah, no. Ya estaría. Contra las escaleras este no. A ver. Contra la columna tal vez.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Ay, no sé. Aún no.
Reactivating drone cameras. Ready when you are.
Creo que lo voy a lanzar a las escaleras.
formulated your plan of attack?
Sí.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Vale. Listo. Mierda. Bueno. Eso fue muy rápido. Ok, el último no salió. Mierda. Y un gordito.
Goddamn circus freak! Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! Alright! The hell? How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
Yeah. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn... Get your goddamn hands off of my suit! You know who my lawyers are! I'm a respectable businessman! You can't do this to me!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You've got a lot to learn, kid!
Oh shit.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Creo que no le di. Ah, sí le di.
You've lost, Falcone.
I could go a few more rounds. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
While you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
LOL.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime."
Bien.
Where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to?
Oh,
the
mierda.
supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
¿Qué? ¿Por qué? No entendí qué giro tan... ¿No? ¿Lol? ¿XD? ¿Qué?
Suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Mano. Episodio 1, Reino de las Sombras. No estás conectado en ese momento, así que no podemos comparar tus decisiones con las del resto de comunidad en línea. Mano. ¿Y cómo me conecto? Ah, bueno. Me hubiera encantado ver las decisiones de la gente en realidad, me hubiera fascinado.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them.
Okay.
Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Ese es Cobblepot.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Sigue las aventuras de Batman donde quiere que se vendan cómics oleados. Qué pendejo. Mano. LOL. Sesión iniciada. Iniciar episodios. Mano, ¿cuánto? 2 horas de directo. Por episodio. Eso está buenardo para directos. Hermano. Yo lo voy a ir dejando por aquí. Bueno, este título en cuestión. Pasaremos a otro. Brother, qué buen directo. La historia pinta muy bien. Pinta muy bien. Acá hay un pequeño spoiler. Vemos a Colpot de repente al frente de las empresas Wayne con traje. Me ha gustado, mano. Me está gustando mucho. Pinta bien la historia. Al final no ha estado subtitulado, huevón. Eso me ha hecho enojar un poco porque, a pesar de que he entendido más o menos, no he entendido todo. Y parece que ahora la gente cree que los Wayne han sido mafiosos, mando gangsters. ¿Qué? No sé, mano. Pero muy piola. Supongo que el día de mañana haré otro directo de esto, mano. Muy bonito, muy chévere, weón. Me ha encantado, mano. Nada, hasta aquí con este título por el día de hoy. En cuanto a este título, esto lo resubiré a YouTube, creo, enterísimo. Así que, Han, me estoy despidiendo. Pa. Esto yo creo que lo voy a resubir a YouTube. La hora y 52 minutos de directo que ha habido. Así que nada. Está por hacer mi outro, mano, la de... Y si te gustó, ojalá verte en un próximo video. Bye. Sí, lo voy a ir dejando por aquí, papi. Pero en cuanto a este título voy a seguir estando en directo, pero en otro título. Tus decisiones, cuenta de TellTale. Hay que ver esto, mano. Nada, voy a ir cerrando el directo para irlo resubiendo a YouTube de una vez. Así que cuando lo empiece a resubir, de acá a unos... Igual me tengo que ir a vivir. Bueno, buenas noches, Han, descansa. Pues nada, lo dejo, me retiro. Bye.